Hi guys, so nandito sa harapan natin ang mga unit, fuel injector, apat na fuel injector, and then fuel rail. So dito makikita natin sa fuel rail, ito yung fuel regulator, and then ito yung kanyang fuel sensor. Ito yung magdetermina ng kanyang pressure, no? So kung magloko itong fuel regulator, kung magloko ito, if this fuel regulator faulty or malfunction, then this one here, the fuel sensor, will signal to the ECU that the fuel is having a low pressure low pressure. So pagka mga ganyan guys, if the fault code on the dashboard is having low fuel pressure, then this is the cause here. Fuel sensor, fuel regulator need to be changed. Okay, even if the fuel regulator is faulty, but still the car or an engine still running, still can run, but it doesn't regulate anymore, like meaning no control at all. It's like pumping, keep pumping, and then ang disadvantage is masisira yung either masisira yung fuel pump dahil sa sobrang sa sobrang lakas na ng pinag-push niya ng fuel. So mayroon talagang bibigay pagka kasi hindi na nare-regulate ng fuel regulator yung supply. So this is the very important thing here. Fuel regulator has to be perfectly work, otherwise it will mess up the system, no? And then again guys, if you are having trouble on your car, or karamihan sa mga bus engines, Volvo engine, bus engines na may mga fuel rails, diesel engines, and then if the computer diagnostic shows that it has fuel low pressure, makikita nyo sa dashboard, you can see at the dashboard, then this is the cause. The fuel regulator has to be changed, need to be changed, otherwise it will do malfunction on the other hand. So and then so this is how to diagnose when you have the kind of fuel low pressure on your dashboard. And then another thing, the fuel pump is also the cause. Sometimes this is the fuel pump. If the fuel pump is reacting too weak to pump or to supply or to push fuel through the system, it is also the cause why the car or a certain engine is having a hard starting, because the fuel or the fuel pump is very weak, no? As we know, diesel engines, they have fuel pump, and they have also the high pressurized fuel pump, high pressurized pump. So ang advice ko lang sa inyo, pagka meron kayong sasakyan, either diesel or gas engine, gasoline engine, wag ninyong hayaan na aabot ito ng magwa-warning na empty fuel, no? Huwag nyo hayaan mag-empty, magwa-warning na empty fuel. As much as possible, pagka nakita niyo sa inyong mga fuel gauge dyan sa dashboard sa inyong sasakyan, pagka 1 bar or 2 bars, kailangan nyo nang mag-refuel, no? You need to refuel ASAP. Kasi ang mangyayari niyan, pagka hindi kayo nagpa-refuel, in the long run, merong tinatawag na air. Magba-vacuum yan. Papasok yung air. So pagka papasok yung air into the system, yung fuel pump, dahil sa wala na siyang mahigop na fuel, dahil kunti na lang ang natira doon sa tangke, so ang fuel makahigop ng air and then papasok through the system, and then it will mess up all the system including the fuel injector. So and also the very bad thing also, if the engine has the high pressure pump, so if the high pressure pump has no fuel that is being on it, then it will contact metal to metal. So magasgasan yung kanyang teeth, no, ng kanyang pump, high pressure pump. Ang teeth kasi ng high pressure pump is parang ganyan lang. Naman ganyan. Mahirap yung isang kamay lang kasi. So I will show you. So the high pressure pump has this type, like interlocking, okay, like a sprocket, interlocking sprocket like that, the high pressure pump. And once it is having a low fuel, then there is no lubrication at all. And the worst case scenario, if there is no fuel, there is no lubrication to the interlocking sprocket of the fuel pump, then it will certainly start filling up metal to metal. So kakainin niya yung metal to metal, and then pagkain niya ng metal to metal, i-deliver niya dito sa fuel rails. And then yung fuel rails, kasi pressurized na yung fuel rails, ipupush niya yun dito sa fuel line papuntang fuel injector. Kaya madalas tayo na nasisiraan ng mga fuel injector, no? Kasi yan ang unang-una, yan po ang talagang principal na dahilan kaya nasisira yung ating mga fuel injector. And then once na nagpalit na tayo ng fuel injector, after a month or 6 months or to 1 year or whatever, masisira na naman. Kasi yung kanyang mga kinain dito na mga metal, like mga filing metal, is still here on the fuel rail. Na-stuck na po dito sa loob ng fuel rail yung mga filing ng fuel high pressure pump, no? High pressure piling is still inside the fuel rail. So ang pinakamaganda nyong gawin dyan is once na nagpalit na kayo ng bagong injector, before kayo magpalit ng fuel injector, bubuksan nyo muna yung fuel rail, and then i-flush out ninyo. Do the flushing on the fuel rail. Do it very clean, so the filings that's coming from the high pressure pump itself, it will go away. Kasi pag hindi nyo ginawa yan, bili lang kayo ng fuel injector, which is walang katapusan, dahil mayroon pang piling dito sa loob ng fuel injector, no? So yeah, so to avoid that thing to happen from a bad air vacuum leak from the air vacuum. To avoid that to happen, never ever drive the car or an engine with an empty, like 1 bar or close to empty tank. Never drive. So panatilihin ninyong you have the 1 or 2 bars or in between 1 to 2 bars. Kailangan nyo mag-refuel. Kasi po, yung tumatakbo yung sasakyan, gumaganyan. Like, nag-rolling siya. So, ang ano din, ang fuel is naggumaganon din, nag-rolling din. Puntang kanan, kaliwa, puntang kanan, kaliwa. And then, yung fuel pump, nagsasuction ito. And then once na makahigop ito ng hangin, doon na magsimula ang sakit ng ulo, no? Sa inyong sa bawat sasakyan ninyo. Either gasoline type or diesel type. So never drive or never assume that that's still good, it run like 100 kilometers. No, you shouldn't do that. If your car or an engine is having low fuel on the dashboard, 2 bars, 1 bar, you should refuel immediately or top up fuel immediately. Otherwise, masisira yung the whole system. Okay, the fuel system will be like disaster or damage. And this fuel injector here, they are not cheap, they are very expensive, guys. Some of these type are around 300 euros each or 400 euros. There are also 500 euros each. So nevertheless, don't ever drive a car with low fuel on it. You have to top up as soon as you can. Never let your tank goes into nearly empty, because it will ruin the internal fuel system. Okay, so that is, guys. Thank you very much.